I'm Katie Booth and I'm the speech pathology team leader here at ORS Maitland and New Lambton, and this is Actual Intelligence.
What support is available when working with complex participants?
So complex participants, that's one of the best parts of working with NDIS and working with ORS as well. So again, we're wanting to make sure that people are really comfortable. So one of the things that I'll do as a senior clinician and a team leader is I'll shadow people. So if it's a type of client that they have never really seen before and there's quite a bit of complexity, I'll be working with the clinician beforehand to talk to them about the client, about what's complex about the client, and how they should be approaching it. Often I'll go along to an appointment. I was at an appointment this morning with one of my new recruits, because it was a client that was a little bit more complex, so that we can work on them together. And even if I'm seeing a client, even as a senior clinician, and I'm like, oh, this person's actually got quite a bit of complexity, I'm able to go to other colleagues, my management, and go, look, can we have a bit of a chat about this complex client? So at the end of the day, we're wanting the client to have a really good outcome.
Do speech pathologists work in a multidisciplinary team?
Yes, we do. Multidisciplinary team is our favourite thing to do. It can be challenging sometimes to get everything lined up and to get the funding to work effectively, but particularly when we're working with challenging clients, it is that multidisciplinary team. It's working with all the different sides. Speech pathology, we're able to bring broad skills to any work that we're doing with clients, but we really like to then work in with what's the OT seeing in relation to their positioning or their sensory needs, what's the physio seeing in relation to their mobility, how's psychology working, and then of course working in with teachers, paediatricians, the rest of it.
Do you need experience in paediatrics or adults before applying?
No, you don't. So usually as part of your speech pathology degree, you will have seen children and adults as part of that. So everybody that has completed speech pathology will have done that. If you've already worked somewhere and you've only been working with children or you've only been working with adults, those skills are actually really transferable. So even if you were to come and work on my team and you said, oh look, I'm really interested in working with adults, but I've only worked with kids, not a problem at all. We'll work with you to go, okay, what are the skills that you already have that are working well with these kids? Good news, here's how you can apply that with adults. So definitely don't need that previous experience necessarily.
What is it like working in a clinic setting?
One of the best things about working in a clinic is that I'm surrounded by other clinicians. So when I come in for the day, most days, sometimes we're out and about, but most days there's at least one, if not four other speechies with me, plus OTs, behaviour support practitioners, psychologists. So I'm seeing my team, I'm able to bounce ideas, I'm able to share experiences, share resources, and really get on well with everybody. When we're working in clinic and we're having then clients coming in, we're able to really set things up and make our sessions nice and efficient and effective, and really supporting the client's needs within that environment.
What does a typical week look like for a speechie?
The typical week. So the typical week is there's not many typical weeks, is the challenge, of course. Again, particularly in working in the disability sector, working with NDIS, across the week there can be lots and lots of different clients. So the way things tend to go, we might have a day where we're out and about and we're seeing clients in schools and homes. We might be seeing kids and doing a bunch of school-age speech and language therapy, going to different schools across the region. We might be doing, I'll sometimes have gone on a bit of a travel and then seen a number of clients in group homes, and I might be doing mealtime assessments for the day, so seeing a number of clients in their home. We might then be coming into the clinic on another day, seeing clients in the clinic, and also then completing things like making resources, doing reports. There's always something to be doing. It's always fun. So that's sort of generally how our week looks, and then trying to be a bit chill on a Friday afternoon and hope that the end of the week dramas don't turn up. as they sometimes do.